So now that you're signed up for selling on Amazon, what are your goals? With selling on Amazon, you have the opportunity to put your products in front of literally hundreds of millions of active Amazon customers worldwide. But to do that, you have to list your products, and that's what today's webinar is all about. And whether you have 100 products to list or 100,000, we recommend starting by listing an individual item first so you can see how the process works. This slide will kind of give you a brief overview of how selling on Amazon works. It starts with uploading your inventory to Amazon, then customers discovering your products, customers buying your products, you ship those products to them, and then you receive payment. So that gives you just a brief overview. And by the end of today's webinar, you should understand how to navigate Seller Central, how to validate your account settings, how to set your shipping preferences, and how to get paid. Then we'll also show you how to list products one at a time, how to create a new product, and how to manage inventory. And finally, we'll show you how to list products in bulk using an inventory file. Now let's switch to the live demo. And to get started, you want to log into sellercentral.amazon.com. You can think of Seller Central as the mission control for your professional seller account. This is where you can manage every aspect of your account. You can find help tutorials, articles, videos, and you can access help resources at any time by clicking help on the upper right-hand corner of any page in Seller Central. Now to make sure your account is ready for selling before you even list your first item, go to your info and policies under the settings tab. Okay, click on your info and policies, and this is the information that will be displayed to buyers when they look at your seller profile. You can enter information about your business, you can upload your company logo, and update gift services. These include gift messaging and wrapping and so on. Next, you should fill out your customer service contact information so buyers know how to contact you. To do that, you want to go to the Settings tab again, and then Account Info, and then scroll down to Seller Information. Sorry, just hold 1 second. Scroll down to Seller Information, and then you want to update your customer service email and your customer service phone number. We recommend communicating with buyers over email through Seller Central whenever possible so that you can keep a record of those conversations. It's important to note that successful sellers on Amazon make it easy for buyers to contact them for questions and returns. So whether you're using email support only or email and phone support, be sure to staff those contact methods so buyers can get prompt replies and have a good customer experience. Now, next you'll want to take care of your shipping settings. To do that, let's go to Settings, scroll back up at the top, go to Settings, Shipping Settings. As a professional seller, you can change your shipping settings as often as you like. Now, Amazon has 3 basic shipping models: item or weight-based shipping, price-banded shipping, and BMVD per item shipping. BMVD stands for books, music, videos, and DVDs. And for most products, you can set rates for item or weight-based shipping and price-banded shipping. For BMVD products, per item shipping rates are set by Amazon. However, you may set your BMVD shipping services in regions. So for item or weight-based shipping, which is the default shipping method, you'll set a per shipment charge and either a flat per item charge, item-based, or a per pound charge, weight-based for handling. To change the shipping model, just click on Change Shipping Model to the right of this page. Now, if you switch to price-banded shipping here, you can start by selecting the regions that you'd like to ship to. Then, on the next page, you'll be able to create set rate price bands. For example, $0 to $25 or $25.01 to $50. For each order, Amazon looks at the order total, excluding tax. Then we identify the price band. Then we apply your specific shipping charges for that band. In some cases, you may want to override or modify your default shipping settings for products that you sell. To find out how to do that, just search for the Shipping Overrides Help page in Seller Central. And we will be sending out a link to this help page after the event. And now let's switch over to the reason that you're all here, which is getting paid. So to get started with getting paid, you want to go to Settings, and then Account Info. And once you're on Account Info, you want to scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll notice a table for deposit methods. And this is where you can update your bank account information. And you need to add this in addition to the credit card number which you've already provided. You need to add bank account so we can provide a deposit. Simply click the Add button to the right of the page, and it will ask for your bank account number as well as your routing number. To see how much you'll be paid, go to the Reports tab and click on Payments. Okay, and Amazon makes disbursements every 14 days, and you'll always see exactly when you're going to be paid at the top of this page. So in my case, I'll be paid on July 3rd and every 14 days thereafter. You can also scroll to the bottom of the page and see exactly how much I'll be paid. Based on the number I'm showing here, it looks like I have a little bit of work to do, but hopefully we'll be able to remedy that by listing some items by the end of this webinar. Now let's switch back over to the PowerPoint deck for a minute and talk about confirming shipments, because this is really critical to getting paid. After you receive an order and mail the item to your customer, you must confirm shipment in order to get paid. You can do that on the Manage Orders page under the Orders tab. After you confirm shipment, Amazon will first finalize the transaction and withdraw money from the buyer's bank or credit card account. Second, credit your merchant account for the order. Third, send a shipping confirmation email to the customer. And finally, we'll update the customer's Amazon account with the tracking information. The customer can then see the status online. All right, now let's get started with listing. There are two ways to list your products, one by one or in bulk. I'll show you how to list one by one, and then, again, this is how we recommend that you get started. And then Jonathan will show you how to list in bulk. Let's switch back to Seller Central. To list your first product, go to Inventory tab, the Inventory tab on the top left of the page, and click on Add a Product. The Add a Product tool will be the quickest, easiest way to add products on Amazon. You can start by searching the Amazon catalog to see if the item you want to list already exists in our catalog. If it doesn't, you can create a new item, and we'll show you how to do that in just a bit. To add your product, you can use our search functionality to search by product name, UPC, EAN code, ISBN number, or ASIN, which is the Amazon Standard Item Number. You can also search by partial product titles as well as by manufacturer's part numbers. Now, to show you how to add a product, I'm going to list a swingline stapler. So I'll click in the search bar and type in swingline, the product number, and black stapler. And then I click search. And Seller Central automatically shows me the products I might be looking for. In my case, I'm pretty sure it's this first product. Excuse me, the second product, the Swingline 747 stapler, but just to verify, I'll click on See All Product Details. That'll open up another tab or another window in my browser. And I'll verify using the images on the left as well as the product details on the right. This is, in fact, the stapler that I'd like to add. So I'll go back to Seller Central, switch back to the other tab, and click on Sell Yours. Selected the wrong, okay, click on Sell Yours. That'll open up a page where all I have to do is fill out 3 required fields marked by an asterisk: condition, price, and quantity. We also recommend filling out the field marked Seller SKU. The other fields are optional. My Seller SKU is whatever I'd like to refer to this product as. Swingline stapler in my case. The second data point, I'll specify what condition it's in. I'm selling a new product, but if it's used or refurbished, I should assign the appropriate condition to the item. We encourage sellers to review our help page on condition guidelines to make certain you're specifying the condition of your item correctly. Now for my price, I'd like to sell this for $15. And quantity, I have 10 of these on hand, ready to ship out, so I'll enter 10. And those are all the data points I need to fill out the screen. So I'll simply scroll to the bottom and click Save and Finish. Now, it's important to note that you'll be required to obtain approval from Amazon before listing in certain product categories. These include automotive parts, clothing and accessories, jewelry, and shoes. There are also some products that require approval on an individual basis. To find out which categories and products require approval, and to find out how to request that approval, visit Seller Central and search for categories and products requiring approval. Again, we'll be sending out this link to you after the webinar. Now, let's look at listing a new product. So far, we've looked at account settings and listing an existing item. Now let's take a look at how you can list a product that is not currently listed in the Amazon catalog. To do this, you want to go to Inventory and click Add a Product. All right, then click on Create a New Product. Now, if you have a lot of variations of one item, such as colors and sizes, you can use this tool to do that rather than using an inventory flat file, which is designed for listing numerous products. Now, this tool will walk you through a process where you can title your product, specify the brand or manufacturer, as well as enter the manufacturer's part number and certain category-specific details. The Variations drop-down is where you can add product variations. We highly recommend that you fill in as much information as possible to make your item more appealing to customers. Then upload an image matching the guidelines. And you can find those guidelines on the Images tab under the Product Images Style Guideline. And that'll walk you through it. Please note that barcodes and UPC numbers are really an important and unique way to identify products. And when you're doing business online, they're even more important. So if you don't have barcodes yet, it's in your best interest to acquire them. And you can get them from your suppliers or from data sources on the internet, such as GS1. For products that already exist on Amazon, you can simply use the ASIN as the product identifier instead of the UPC or barcode. Now, on to managing inventory. Let's go back to confirm that our stapler actually listed. Okay. To do that, again, we went to Inventory tab, Manage Inventory, and you'll notice that my merchant SKU of Swingline Stapler, along with the ASIN number, is listed there. The ASIN is always that B00 number, unless it's a book, in which case the ASIN is the ISBN number. Every item in the Amazon catalog has a unique ASIN assigned to it. And you won't need this number on a daily basis, but if you contact seller support for help, they'll probably ask you to reference that ASIN number. So it's a good idea to know where to find it. Now, at this point, if I wanted to change prices or quantities, I can do that at any time. I simply go to the two white boxes on the right. So if I've sold a few of these on another channel, I can bring down the quantity. And if I'd like to charge a different price, I can just raise the price there in that box. You'll also notice a low price column. This will give you insight into what other merchants are charging for the same item. It's neither a recommendation or a requirement that you sell for that price. It just gives you insight into what's going on in the platform. When I'm done making changes, I can click on that bright yellow Save button at the top, and my product will go live on Amazon within the next 15 minutes. All right, that concludes our section on listing products one by one. Now Jonathan will take us through bulk listing.